What's up, people? This is your boy bGrynch. Welcome to Underground Live. This episode of Underground Live is a Dope Sick Entertainment live stream production. Please welcome the beautiful Shanna G, the Googs.
Hi, guys.
We have another wonderful episode for you tonight. We're going to start off actually with emails. Usually we don't do that, but we're changing things up a little bit. Let's start with our first email. This one is from Evan in South Florida. bGrynch, when the fuck you gonna shave that face that looks like a hairy vagina? You know, I don't normally shave, but this sounds like it's coming from a 5'2" little Jewish guy who has a very small penis and probably wants to put it in my face.
Oh my lord, that doesn't sound like that at all.
I don't know. Alright, our second and only email. By the way, speaking of emails, we got a new email address. Right there, email us with questions, concerns, comments, show ideas, whatever you want. Go ahead and tune in, email us at undergroundlive2@gmail. Alright, wonderful. Our second email is from Maria in Northern Florida. Please enlighten us viewers about Hurricane Irma. We will definitely do that later on in the show. Our first news story of the night is kind of crazy. A gentleman by the name of Elliot John Mohammed, who's affiliated to no terrorist organization, figured he would start in New York City his own terrorist act. I guess he wants to get in good with Allah.
Why?
So, what he wanted to do, it's because it's easy, and it's me. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to use his car to mow down people in Times Square. Now, the only thing is that he drove a smart car.
Oh, I'm not smiling about the story. Stimpy's over here.
Oh.
It looks like I'm smiling about the story. It's bad timing.
Alright. So, he's mowing down people in a smart car in Times Square. There was one injury. The gentleman sustained a sprained ankle. Unfortunately for the smart car, it was completely totaled. Isn't that messed up? One person totaled a smart car. A Lithuanian tire company has come up with a new prototype. Now, this is very interesting. The prototype of the tire is so it could, if by any chance you were run over by a car, these tires will not crush you. They will cushion you. Unless, of course, you get grinded up into the wheel well or you get twisted into the axle. The best way to get run over by this car is if you're laying flat. So if these tires, their technology comes to the United States, lay flat when getting run over by the car. Because if you lay on your side, you're basically fucked. Would you think so?
I have no fucking idea.
Alright. This is crazy. Last week we reported on the SMWC, the Straight Men Women Child Organization. Mm-hmm. So they held a protest in Wilton Manors and things got ugly. Things got real ugly.
When did they hold a protest?
Where?
When?
This was on Thursday. They held the protest Thursday. Mm-hmm. And it got out of hand. Police had to come in and intervene. Apparently on the stage that they were using the protest for, the SMWC, a Barbie doll was thrown up onto the stage, a high heel shoe.
Are you making this up?
And a feathered scarf. That's when police said, enough is enough.
Stop it.
We have to stop this before it gets really out of hand.
You should stop the story before it's out of hand.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. I can't believe I just said that. That's so gay. I belong in Wilton Manors.
That was really wrong to even say in that statement.
Listen, I have a lot of gay friends. I love you gays. If I were to rent my apartment out and moved to another state, I would only rent it to a gay couple.
Is this a prelude? Are you moving soon?
I was thinking about it, but no, I'm not. I thought about it, but I don't believe that I am. There are too many things happening that I have to keep in check here at home. You know, and Stimpy's not going anywhere. So, all right. We got to talk about the elephant in the room. Hurricane Irma and the Category 6 false news. There is no such thing as a Category 6. It was all over the internet yesterday. So that there's a Cat 6. There's no such thing as a Cat 6. So here in Florida, Governor Rick Scott and NOAA, knowing that there's no such thing as a Cat 6, yeah, it's me, you fucking douchebag. Who else would it be? Because it's Anthony, Point Man D, which I don't understand unless he's... I know it's fake news. That's what I'm trying to say, motherfucker. There's no such thing as a Category 6, which was all over the news yesterday. Oh, the Hurricane Irma is going to be a Category 6. There's no such thing as a Category 6. But Governor Rick Scott and NOAA got together, and they actually made a Category 7. So Hurricane Irma is going to be a Category 7 because there is no such thing as a Category 6. So we're in for some bad weather. Please make sure you get your gas as soon as possible, because before you know it, there's not going to be any gas to get. There's not going to be any food to get. Everybody's going crazy and ballistic over this hurricane, which is going to be devastating. So please, make sure you stock up. Okay? With that being said, we have our weird and wacky headlines.
I don't understand your Category 7 statement.
It's a joke. That's what my dad said.
It was a bad joke, and I'm sorry to say that.
It's okay. I'm full of bad jokes. I'm better when I'm spontaneous. Anthony, I don't give a shit if you got gas. I'm letting everybody know to get gas. You see how our faces run into the...
Yeah, but if they swipe it, they don't have to see that.
Swipe the comments out of our faces when you watch this on reruns, and then you'll be able to see our full bodies. You'll be able to see the Googs boobs. That's what everybody watches for. You think they watch for me? They don't give a shit about me. Mm-hmm. All right. 17 remain dead in morgue shooting spree. That's fucking stupid, right? I'm sure there are a whole lot more dead in the morgue than just 17, but 17 remain dead in morgue shooting spree. That's our first weird and wacky headline. This is a great one right here. Local child wins gun at fundraiser. Yeah, a child wins a gun at a fundraiser in some hick town. The only thing is that the child is only 19 months old. How stupid is that? First of all, you shouldn't be giving a kid a gun in the first place as a prize, but a 19-month-old baby?
I don't know where you get these stories. And I've also asked you to do a little bit more background on it, so when I ask you questions, you can answer them.
Ask me a question.
Where is this?
You know something? It did not say on the weird and wacky headlines. It just gives me the headline. It doesn't give me much background on
And
it.
that's what you said last time. I said then you should do background.
This happened in Kentucky. No, I'm kidding. That's where my girlfriend lives, in Kentucky. Probably Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. Any of those fucked up backward states that New York, South Florida, Pennsylvania.
All right, carry on.
All right. A Puerto Rican teen is named Mistress of the Universe at a beauty pageant. Now, I'm not exactly sure why they called her the mistress of the universe unless she's fucking a lot of people's husbands. And she's a teen.
Wait, what? Why would you say that? I wasn't listening to you guys. Zoned out. What?
What? Relax, Nick. A Puerto Rican teen
Yeah, I heard that.
was named Mistress of the Universe in a pageant.
Right.
Girl must get around to be Mistress of the Universe.
I don't think it's not that way.
God bless her. Anyway. And last but not least on the weird and wacky wild headlines, Tiger Woods plays with his own balls, says Nike. I guess that could be taken either way. I have a rant. I am so pissed off about this. It's a bottle and a cup. I don't trust these bottles because they're from Publix. I wasn't supposed to give Publix a plug, but they're very cheap and it might tip over. So I put it in the mug so it doesn't tip over. Cell phones are fucking rude. Whether you have Google, whether you have Siri, whether you have Bixby, when you ask your phone a question and it responds to you, you may not be like me, but when I hear the answer, I always say, oh, thank you. I don't know. I'm just a polite guy. The fucking phone never, ever, ever says you're welcome. The phone should automatically just say, you're welcome, so you get into the tune of thanking your phone for the information that you've been given. How fucked up is that? All I want to do is say thank you for the information and hear my phone that's so supposedly so smart say, you're welcome. You're welcome. They have all this technology. You could spy on your girl, you could do GPS, you could fucking see satellite, but your phone can't say you're welcome? Come on.
This is where you're putting your energy into.
Yeah. Last but not least, it's the question of the week. Would you rather have a penis or a vagina? What would you rather have?
I don't know, it kind of changes every now and then.
Oh, really? Sometimes you want a penis, sometimes you like your vagina?
Yeah. But I definitely like my vagina.
I like my penis, but I wonder what it would be like to have a vagina.
I like to have one day with a penis. I go ape shit on that. But it'd be fun.
Yeah. Would you go after women or bisexual men?
Whatever gets sticking, I guess.
Hole
It's
in
only
the
for a
tree?
day.
Right, yeah, true. Listen, do us a favor.
That was gross. I apologize.
All up the East Coast, we pray for the victims of the Houston catastrophe with Harvey, up the East Coast of Florida, all the way up to New York, because this thing could go up the East Coast and hit New York. I just wish everybody a safe hurricane. I hope that we're able to tune in next week and everything is fine with everybody. So with that being said, I would like to say good night from bGrynch and my beautiful co-host, the Googs. We'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully, if we're all still here.
Just be more positive when we leave.
We're going to be here next Tuesday, and we'll see you then. So thank you so much for tuning in. This is bGrynch and the Googs saying thanks for watching Underground Live. Get your emails into undergroundlive2@gmail.com. Look at it again. undergroundlive2@gmail.com. I'm not plugging anybody today because they haven't been coming up with their money. So that's what I have to say about that. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We love you. We got a lot of viewers, man. It's fucking great. We love you for watching. Thanks again. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.